Right, hello there ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to the video. It's been a while since we finished Fable 2. There were meant to be another video to that, but I can't find the file, so sorry about that. We're going to go jumping straight into Fable 3. Oh, pardon me. I do apologise as well if I cough during this video, or subsequent videos. For a while on the channel, I've just gotten over an illness and I have a lingering cough. So all is nothing to worry about. I'm fine. It's just a lingering cough that I usually get after any illness. It's annoying. I have plenty of drink with me to help soothe the throat, let's say. Anyway, let's jump into the video. And let's decide who we're playing as. We went... right, yes. That's the thing. That video of Fable 2 that was missing was... We're going to go princess. I'm going to put the princess on now. But yeah.
Of course. The princess. It is time you saw what your kingdom is truly like.
Yeah, during the missing video, if I find it, I'll upload it. But we did, in that video I did all the quests for... what's it called? See the Future. I also got Castle Fairfax, slept in it, did that quest you get, and changed gender at the end of that video. So when they refer to Hero Queen, Hero the Mother, and stuff like that, that is what they mean.
The age of industry.
And now anyway, I will shut up and let the video carry on. Talk to you all in a bit.
Though some call it the age of oppression. When freedom is nothing but a dream, it's time to make a stand. To lead a rebellion. To be a hero. Welcome to the city of the downtrodden. Where those who dare to speak out are punished. And those who dare to hope find nothing to hope for. True rebels fight against all odds. True rebels never give up. Yet they cannot triumph alone. The uprising has begun. But who will lead the revolution?
What a dreadfully sorry sight. Such a beautiful day to waste in bed, don't you agree?
What? Go away, Jasper.
Now, that is hardly the response of a princess. I'm afraid it is time to rise. With your permission, I shall wake your sleeping companion. Ah, yes, one's heart soars before such regal bearing. I trust you both slept well. You have a busy day ahead.
Come on, boy. If I have to get up, so do you.
It's not going to work. Don't look at me like that. Oh, very well. Good dog. What a pair. The kingdom is doomed. Now, madam, if you will follow me, perhaps we can find some appropriate clothing for today's activities. Master Elliot is most eager to speak to you this morning and is waiting for you in the garden. No doubt you will wish to look your best for your young friend. I have taken the liberty of arranging 2 suitable outfits, if you would care to choose. Master Elliot is a charming boy, but perhaps wearing pajamas to meet him. Ah, splendid choice. I'm sure Master Elliot will approve. Perhaps you ought to make your way to him now. And I would recommend avoiding your brother today. King Logan is rumored to be in an ill temper. Have a good day, madam.
Will do. Bye, Jasper.
Right then.
Princess.
So obviously, like with Fable 2, any money farming crap I'll cut out and stuff like that. I don't know. I don't know how I'm going to do the series yet.
Hello, Princess.
The sort of thing, and I can't remember what DLCs I have for this one. So I might actually end up doing one part of quest, or like I did with that Not Whole Island, say we're not doing them till the end, and then do the Not Whole ones to pass some time. So I don't know what's going to happen.
My lady.
Oh, fierce warrior! Are you here to join my army? Good. We shall face all our enemies together, won't we? Yes, we will. Yes, we will.
Then the kingdom is safe.
Oh, our fair princess. Your 2 brave knights will protect you with their lives.
I can look after myself, you know.
Really? I'm afraid I'll need some proof. Perhaps you can give me a demonstration.
Did she just look at the camera and like nod her head to like say do that one? I never noticed that before.
How's that?
That's... I'd have to say that's quite satisfactory. I thought you'd never get up. Did Jasper tell you I wanted to speak to you?
Yes. Did something happen?
I'm not sure, but everyone in the castle seems to be upset with your brother. More than usual. And it's even worse down in the city. You hear such terrible stories. Listen, they say a factory worker was executed this morning. I'm sure it's only a rumor, but how people are talking. The staff in the castle are anxious. I told them you'd speak to them. Will you do that? I'm afraid of what might happen if someone doesn't calm things down.
If you think it will help.
I do. They may fear the king, but they still care for their princess. So, my good princess, may I take your... Good. Now let's go. I can't believe your brother could have had a worker executed. But sometimes I think...
Yeah, well, they're talking, okay.
Well,
this is the thing with Fable games that me and my brother
so
argue
much.
about.
And he looks so tired all the time.
Like, and I know everyone has their favourite game of a series sort of thing.
I told Sir Walter about the
He never played Fable 1.
He'll be there to
And
support
for me,
you.
that is
I don't know what this place would
it's
be like
my
without
game,
him.
my
I'm sure he'll
favourite
want to
game.
carry on with your
of Fable
instruction today.
out of the 3.
He seems obsessed
Then
with
for me, it's
combat
Fable 2,
training
and I
lately.
think Fable 3 is the weakest. Whereas for him, only played Fable 2 and 3.
Welcome, Your Majesty.
He thinks that Fable 2 is the weaker one. I don't know.
Staff are convened to hear your words. Whenever you're ready.
I will sat down X then.
You've all been through some difficult times, and the king has been too preoccupied to treat you as he should. But I ask you all to ignore any wild rumors you hear. I promise to speak with my brother about improving conditions for both you and your families outside the castle. Thank you.
Yeah, line them up and shoot them dead.
You call that a royal speech? You didn't shout, you didn't threaten, and you were far too reasonable. It was bloody marvelous. Right then, ready for today's training?
Take good care of her, Walter.
I suppose you've heard the rumors then? Well, I'm afraid they're quite true. Who knows what your brother will do next? In the meantime, the mood in the castle is getting more uneasy by the day. I think you have a knack for reaching out to people. They all looked up to you back there. The way they look up to a leader.
My princess.
A lot of people to see your brother today. Poor sods.
Sir Walter, what a stroke of luck. Would you be so kind as to sign my petition? We must fight to eradicate poverty in Albion. Too many suffer on our streets, and the king does nothing. He must be made to care.
Oh, very well, but I'm just an old soldier. I doubt my name would mean anything, but perhaps the princess here would care to help you out.
Oh, that would be wonderful, Your Majesty. Well, it would be the greatest honor.
Why do they have to make us all wait here like this?
I'd be happy to sign.
Thank you, my princess. Your support will make all the difference. I'm certain.
Also, that's why I never understood it in the Fable games. Like the skill tree and stuff in Fable 1 was
That was a courageous
expansive.
move.
I enjoyed it. And then in
I
Fable
doubt it'll
2,
make much of a difference, but perhaps
the
your
trimmed
brother
down
will
version, I
finally
still enjoyed it.
realize
This is just
You
gauntlets.
have a mind of your own.
It's not like proper magic in my
Let's see
opinion.
you put it to good use in the combat room. Come on.
Yeah, I like the idea of
You've made
combining
good progress
spells.
these past few weeks.
But if
But
you go,
today isn't about
you can't put
practice.
points into strength and
I want
health
you
and
to
stuff like
fight
that.
me, as if your life
You don't get
depended
big, tall, massively
One
counted
day,
magical lines or
on
anything
people
like
of
that.
Albion. are going to need
I missed that from Fable 2.
I
Wait.
fight. Ha! Well done. Do you remember the stories I tell you when you were a child? Of your mother, the great hero queen. You'd never get tired of hearing those stories. And after each one, do you remember what you would say?
Teach me how to be a hero.
Every single time. I wish that was something an old soldier like me could teach you. But I've done my best. Now I need you to do your best. Strike me. Don't think of me as Walter. Think of me as an enemy. Strike! Ha ha! You only went and broke it. Look at that. Am I a great teacher or what? But listen, there's something...
Walter, you have to come quickly, both of you.
What's happened?
Outside the castle, it looks like a demonstration.
This is not good.
They're right inside the castle grounds. I've never seen so many people out there.
Balls. I should have known this would happen. I don't think they realize what your brother is capable of. This isn't going to end well. Keep Albion free! We want... It's been a long time since Logan listened to me, but I should find him. Stay here. There's still something we need to talk about.
I have a horrible feeling about this. We can't just stand here. We need to do something. Look, the guards have moved away from the stairs. We should follow Walter, find out what Logan's going to do. Let's go while we can.
They must be in the war room.
Then let's get there before anyone sees us. You can see them.
Think about what you're doing, Logan.
I'm protecting the interests of the people. Do not question me again. You will shoot to kill. Start with the ringleaders, and if necessary, continue with the crowd.
This is wrong. You can't do this. Oh!
Never tell me what I can't do.
Walter! We can't let him kill all those people. You're his sister. Maybe he'll listen to you. We have to do something.
What are you doing here? The war room is no place for a child. Leave now.
I'm here to stop you. You can't kill those people.
No, wait.
Enough! How dare you turn against me? Perhaps you believe you should be the one making these decisions. You really wish to defend those traitors? Then so be it. Let us see how you do. Take my sister and her friend to the throne room. We shall settle this matter officially.
Move!
I'm going. What?
Leave him alone.
I'm alright. I'm alright.
Don't worry. Whatever happens, we'll get through this together.
Keep walking.
Here come the saviors of the people. Come closer, sister. Today you have disappointed me beyond measure. I have been betrayed by my own blood and a filthy spy.
We did nothing wrong.
Punishment must be apportioned where it belongs.
Punish me, then.
You are no longer a child, and it is time I stopped treating you as one. You wish to save the traitors who had gathered outside the castle this morning. Very well. You shall have your chance to save them. Here stand the leaders of the violent mob. I will give you a choice. Who will be punished? These strangers, or this boy? The sentence will be death.
No, this can't be.
You are the princess. Decide.
Your Majesty, Logan, please.
I am giving you power over life and death.
No, I won't do this.
If you can't choose, I will. They will all be executed. So tell me, what are you willing to sacrifice to do the right thing?
This is madness. We can't. We just can't. Choose me. You can't let them all die. Choose me. There's only one decision you can make. It has to be me.
Let's ignore how quickly I chose that one for the time being, shall we?
Thank you. Thank you.
It's all right. You did what you had to do. Never forget what he's done and that I love you.
Take the boy away. Kill him now.
I will never forgive you for this.
Good. Then you will never forget it. Escort my sister to her chambers. Now.
You mustn't blame yourself, madam. I don't think any of us realized just how far he'd fallen into madness.
I have to do something. I can't just stay here.
You're not. We leave the castle tonight. This kingdom needs nothing less than a revolution. It needs a new leader. It needs a hero. It's time to see if you're ready.
Ready for what?
To be your mother's daughter.
Very good. I will pack some essentials.
There's no time. We take nothing.
Not even pajamas?
Come on. We must leave now.
Don't worry, madam. I shall follow you wherever fate...
I should have done something in the throne room. I should have stopped him.
All you would have accomplished would have been your own death.
Still, maybe I should have taken you away sooner.
There is something rather sinister about this garden at night.
Where are we going?
Sorry again?
I thought we were leaving the castle.
We are. But there's something we must do first. It's time we paid our respects to Albion's last hero.
I never thought I'd enter this place again.
You should have known better. The night your mother died, I promised her I would bring you here one day. When you were old enough, and strong enough. This is your history. This is your legacy. The world has been too long without a hero, but I'm hoping that it will have one soon. This is your mother's most treasured possession, the Guild Seal. It chooses those who have the power inside them, those who have the potential to become legends. Take it.
Also looks very different from Fable 2, doesn't it, the Guild Seal?
Is something supposed to happen?
Jasper in the background. What are you doing, you idiot?
Who are you?
I am Teresa, the seer of the spire. I guided your mother in her greatest
So
triumph.
is the spire still there then?
But you have an even greater destiny ahead of you. The seal awoke at your touch, as it would at no one else's. This means the fate of Albion rests on your shoulders. Before you lies the path you were born to take, and at its end is the kingdom you were born to rule. Like all heroes, you will face many trials, but you cannot pass through these gates alone. You will need to gather followers and gain the support of the people. For now, you have the support of two friends, Jasper, who will serve you always, and Sir Walter Beck, who will be your greatest ally. Together you have already taken the first step in your journey. Walk through the gate and claim your reward. The gauntlet will channel the magic within you. Use it by the tomb in the mausoleum, and the way out of the castle will open for you. You will return here when you have gathered enough followers to reach the next gate. Now go. Walter and Jasper will follow wherever you lead, and one day, perhaps the rest of Albion will do so too.
I will clarify at the end of this. Well, depending on how much money I have when I become queen, there might be a bit of a break between episodes. Simply because I might just be playing a lot in the off time. I don't burn these boxes. Just mainly to try and get a lot of gold saved up to see if I can do it and do the options I want to do. Because when the game first came out, I actually managed, first try round, without doing any exploits, glitches, nothing, save all of Albion and do all the good choices once you're queen. Kept the promises, and then it came out that it's really hard to do that, and I was really confused. Then I've never been able to do it since.
It's simple.
So I don't know what happened.
How am I supposed to do that? Even if
Which is
I am
especially
a
because I
hero,
usually play Fable as the arsehole.
Exactly. That is why we need to find allies, and lots of them. Once you prove what you are, people will follow you. And many of them will be willing to fight. But they need a leader. Someone to believe in. Albion needs nothing less than a revolution. Well, young hero, this is your chance to show us what you've got.
Burn the bats down.
Excellent! Did you see that, Jasper? Did you see it?
Indeed, your mother would have been proud.
Well, I know I am. Come on. And I'm proud of you too, old friend. I've never seen a man cower with such grace.
It is merely a matter of hygiene.
I was thinking this first video will be a long one.
Anyway,
Obviously I'll edit bits out and stuff like that if anything goes wrong or if they're just useless.
you are the hero who can
But I'm
lead
thinking
this
of more
land
doing
in a revolution. That's
raw
a just
footage stuff. It's like for this it doesn't really matter 'cause if I die I go down, I get a scar, blah blah blah.
more bats. Get ready to cast
But like with other games, like for Siege for particular, I might just do
Another impressive display. To
an
finish,
entire match.
this morning my job consisted of
Upload
laying
that
out
entire match unedited and stuff like that.
midnight snack.
Or minimalistic editing I should say.
You'll get used to it.
And censoring depending on what the people I play with say because I know what they're like.
Where your noses from here on is the Bowerstone sewers.
Very well.
Or you might want to cover your eyes too.
But say if I was playing another game where I would die, if I die once or 2 times doing a thing,
Shall we
leave it in, but if I die multiple times then cut out all the deaths sort of thing.
What an unusual step.
I don't know.
I dare say we must be somewhere beneath Bowerstone Industrial.
Very likely. Not the safest place for us.
And also,
But we should be able to
I
find
want to
a
know what
way
you
out of
guys
this.
think for once I've done Fable. Because Fable 2 got a consistent viewership, let's say. Apart from the final few episodes, I don't think they had any views, I don't know.
Not quite.
What is that?
I need to go check that actually, but I had a consistent viewership across all my Fable 2 videos, which surprised me. But what I will do as well is
What
I
is
don't know.
this place?
I want to do the Mass Effect games.
It is. It's your mother's
Next.
sanctuary. She used to speak of it, but I never
I
thought it
think.
was a real
I think
place.
once Fable 3's done, I might have a gap of just doing random videos and then see what I fancy, see what comes out.
There's a note with your name on it. Look.
Because in the current state of the world, I don't know what I can do in terms of recent new
I
games.
grant you it is possible. Must be a coincidence.
Oh, don't be a dolt. The old queen must have left it here for you. What's it called?
The Book of Heroes. How extraordinary.
Does it tell us how to get out?
This really is most remarkable. Everything that we could possibly want to know about heroes and this place is right here in these pages. This map functions as a traveling mechanism. Simply choose where you want to go and, well, it should take you there.
Marvelous. Right. We can use that. We'll have plenty of time to explore this place later. Right now, we have a rather large task ahead of us.
But I don't even know where to start.
Our first stop will be the mountains of Mistpeak. There are people there who would make great allies. They won't offer their allegiance easily, but they despise Logan. And if anyone can persuade them, it's a hero.
Very good. I will continue to become acquainted with this sanctuary. No doubt we will need to make full use of its facilities.
Right, all right then. Find Mistpeak on the map and let's see if that book's telling us the truth.
Now, that looks like the dweller camp in Mist Peak, just there. Select that as your destination, and you should be taken there, just like that.
Don't forget, on the first time you used the map, it's just fast travel, not A, go in, choose. Oh yeah, well, my DLC presents pop up now, innit?
It worked! Oh, I'd forgotten how bloody cold it is up here. Come on. The people here call themselves dwellers. They're tough. They're loyal. And like I told you earlier, they hate Logan's guts. Yep. It may not look like much, but this is where the revolution begins. This is what Logan has reduced them to. He's taken control of these mountains and started destroying its forests. I knew they'd have a hard time finding food, but I had no idea it was this bad. The man we need to convince is Sabine, a proud old sod, but a good man and a good leader. He won't give his allegiance easily, especially to a princess. Perhaps it's best if I speak to him alone first. You know, maybe you ought to find some new clothes while I talk to Sabine. Something slightly less regal. We don't need this kind of a thing. They only have a little bit of gold, but it should be enough. And maybe you can spread what's left among the people. They need it more than we do.
Where can I find clothes?
Oh, don't worry. You'll find someone willing to take that money off you. Now, wish me good luck.
You don't look like Brightwood folk.
See, that's one thing I never understood. This is meant to be a winter outfit, yet it's got no sleeves.
Good to have you here. Please look. No one's brought any.
Hello, madam. This is just... Ah, hello. Now, included in the sanctuary is a dressing room. Step through, and I'll show you.
No, I like my dog being a border collie.
I've taken the liberty of laying out your clothes on these mannequins, which should serve as convenient storage for any garment. There you are. You look just like a dweller. I hope this new outfit is as comfortable as your royal attire, though I
sorry for the
suspect
creaking chair as well. I'm waiting to get a new one.
Low. Now that you are properly attired, you should return to Sir Walter. It is time to meet this Sabine that we've heard so much about.
That's more like it. The scruffy look suits you. I've spoken to Sabine, explained everything, and he's, well, I told you he'd take some convincing. Come on.
Ooh. Out of the way, Boulder. I can't see a thing.
So royalty walks into our home. A princess, no less. You're a long mile from the castle, princess. What do you think of our home, then? Do you like what your brother has done to us? These mountains have always been ours. Now Logan's taken them, and is stripping them of all life. Oh, we're ready to go to war. But why should we follow Logan's kin?
You can trust me. You have my word.
We don't take much stock in words round these parts. We're simple folk. Ain't that right, Boulder?
Then what do you want?
Proof. First, prove you are truly, as Walter claims, a hero. This is easily done. There is a secret chamber beneath the town of Brightwall built by your own mother. Only heroes can survive its trials and reach the relics within. Bring me one of these ancient objects and I will believe you. Second, prove you are a warrior worthy of leading us into battle. You can do this by slaying the mercenaries who plague Mist Peak Valley and who have long soured our existence. Third, prove you are a true leader. Persuade our neighbors in Brightwall to share what food they have with us. Boulder.
Oh.
If we cannot
Dog
eat,
should lead the kingdom.
we will die, and the dead make poor allies.
Is that all?
Yep, that's the lot. Off you go then. Good luck. Nice knowing you.
Hey, come on, boy.
It's nice to see Sabine hasn't mellowed with age. But anyway, I know the place he mentioned. Your mother built the chamber under the Brightwall Academy, Albion's greatest seat of learning. At least it was, until Logan closed it down. Just show the old librarian your guild seal. He'll know what it means. I'll try to find out more about these mercenaries. I'll see you in Brightwall when I have some information.
Where did you come from? Did you bring him?
It makes a nice change doing something useful.
Now it's actual some proper gameplay, sort of. Take that stupid bandana off as well.
This chamber beneath Brightwall sounds intriguing. I'd heard rumors, of course, but none other than heroes have yet to speak of it. You must take care once you are inside.
Yeah.
I hope everything is in order.
Switch to
I
this
like what you've done with your hair.
Ah, it's pink. Let's just do this for now, innit? Here we go.
Definitely better than it.
Right, let's get to Brightwall then. So yeah, I probably want to use my melee weapon and magic this time around, I think. Also, I can only use magic at the moment, but I think that's what I'm sticking with. It's really funny sometimes when you turn the directional stick and it just still wants to shoot the same person. Two shots from a fireball and a wolf is dead. Then all my times playing this, I know there's a chest around by here. Some nice extra gold. And I think there's a dig spot over here, doggy. And doggy's gone. Okay, I'll have to go all the way back then. I really do apologise about this coughing. That's why I haven't been uploading, because I wanted to make sure the cough was small enough, manageable enough. Just taking a drink. Right, let's get on. Brightwall Village.
I see you're approaching Brightwall, a most charming little hamlet. And a perfect opportunity to acquaint yourself with the fine, honest people of this kingdom, far from the bustle of the city and the factory smoke. Of course, a less charitable mind would term them simpletons, but I encourage you to shop in their stores, drink in their taverns, and otherwise partake in their small-town pleasures.